Tasty.
Mm-hmm.
And
Gonna make
that
them a
is
new
why I
ringtone.
wonder why a strawberry is neutral evil.
To the tiny seeds that end up puncturing your colon and giving you sepsis.
Is that what happens with those seeds? Is that where they all are? Every single strawberry I have, that's where all the seeds have ended up?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
In your colon specifically.
Yeah, well, I mean, I ate them, is what I just clarified.
Yeah, if you're having stomach issues, certain stomach issues, they tell you not to eat strawberries for that very specific reason.
Help, we're live.
Oh,
Yeah,
we are?
Yeah.
Oh, I
We are
didn't
already
notice.
demonetized.
That's probably not true.
No.
Because you have to be monetized.
Monetized first.
All right, let's get this shindig going. So, when last we saw our heroes, Nate the Human Ranger, Gobs the Golliath Warlock, Talah the Half-Orc Druid, and Abraham the Human Wizard, the group woke up early in the morning. Talah went off to visit her mother and start to get things prepared for the eventual confrontation with the Nightmare King. And while the group was dealing with that... Am I really loud for some reason?
Not extremely loud.
You're not loud. You're just blowing out the mic. I don't know why.
Your noise gate may be a little too open.
Shouldn't be. It's not any different than it normally is.
Mic a little too close?
No.
Something's kind of like producing a little bit more gain than normal.
Did you shave?
Did you wash your hands?
Did you take a dump?
Did you shave your face this time?
Did you
How's
shave
that?
your
Is that
legs?
better?
Oh God, it's worse. It's like you're on a 1950s radio trying to talk to somebody in the future.
To be fair, that is a mood.
That isn't me.
Possibly have been worse.
That's better at least.
That's better. That's good. Say something else.
Test, test. Low, low, low.
Can you say it sexier?
Yeah.
Test, test. Hello, hello, hello.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Now we know it's
Keep
working.
going.
Keep going. I'm almost
Keep
there.
going.
When last we saw our heroes, Nate the Human Ranger, Gobs the
Oh, yeah.
Golliath Warlock, Talah the Half-Orc Druid, and Abraham the Human Wizard. The group was getting up in the morning. Talah was going off to visit her mom. And the group, shortly after Talah left, received a message learning that, unbeknownst to absolutely everyone, no one had any foreknowledge to this whatsoever. The train carrying the rare materials they were looking for was robbed by a group of lycanthrope bandits. The group proceeded down to the police, or to a secret location where one of the bandits that had been caught was captured and was being brought for interrogation. The group attempted to interrogate him, threaten him, coerce him in many different ways in order to gain information from him. And after garnering very little, the gang showed up to attempt to retrieve their cohort by capturing a random elf woman and strapping an explosive device to them. When the group went out to make the exchange to save this innocent person, the bomb detonated, and it was coated in silver ball bearings, which did immense damage to the lycanthrope Beagle, as we learned, almost killing him and severely injuring several others of the group. After which, what little information that could be garnered was garnered, and the group went back home, to which Talah, already being at home, was greeted by the group walking in, bloodied, beaten, and looked like they'd been put through a wood chipper. And that's where we ended our session. So it's evening of the day of the interrogation, and the group of you are walking in the door looking like you've been through hell and back. And that's where we will pick up.
I
I've
was
been exploded.
unharmed.
What
I've been
happened
heavily
to you
exploded.
guys?
We told you over the phone.
We blew up.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Thank God for prestidigitation. So much blood.
I didn't get any on me.
That poor woman.
Yeah.
No, we didn't do it to her. Just another reason to kill him. Or bring him to justice, whichever the group decides. I vote for killing, though.
Did we ever find any clues as to where they might be?
Yes, we did.
That's a
Nice.
scratching right here.
Perfect. So, we gonna go there tonight, or do we need a bed?
I'd rather catch up to them sooner rather than later. I don't give them a chance to go underground.
Yeah, I agree.
Mikey, why are you picking on Donnie?
He's a bitch.
How was your mom, by the way, Talah?
well, I'll tell you once the DM tells me.
Oh, I see. She was conditioned.
Indeed. Situation hasn't changed, fortunately. I mean, it's good that it get worse, but
Yeah, it's at the very least not bad news.
Hmm.
only so long until it will.
This guy's still alive, by the way. The guy that blew up.
Yeah,
So he's still with the
managed-
authorities, right?
Yep.
That's where
Yes.
he's at.
Yes.
So we could use your help, Talah. In order to
Okay.
get the material we need, we have to do this quickly. So, yet again, we have to delay helping your mother.
Right.
I apologize.
I wish I could offer some form of help in that department, but I'm not really sure what I can do other than beat someone's face in for you. Which I will do gladly.
Well, the faster we take care of this, the faster we can help my mom.
Right, the beating in dog faces it is. Beagle faces, I guess.
Any specific information we have on them?
Well, they're lycanthropes, werewolfy types. They're
They're
cold-blooded,
were canines.
and they're willing to throw the lives of innocents away. So, no great loss to the city.
Anything
they
about
die.
where they are?
Looks towards Nate.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it in my notes.
Got it right here. On the rubbing, we have the word Athens, the word Wayfield, 65,000 Aurorum only, Garrick Thymar, 2 weeks, half up front.
I know who Wayfield is. And Athens. And Thymar is that dwarven guy, right? The son.
Those are my
Right.
notes. Hope that helps.
And you guys spoke to Switch.
Yes.
Yes.
He's still alive, in custody. They wanted him dead because of what he might say, so that makes him valuable. He's under higher protection
Right.
now.
Means that he
He's
knows
trying-
a lot more than what he's told you, probably.
He hasn't really told us anything.
He was also trying to protect someone called Cog, but really wanted to throw someone called Cole under the bridge. Well, under the bus, I think.
Cole's one of the other of the group. He hated him. Just didn't like him.
Yeah.
He's another,
Right. So
another
that's
dog.
not one of his allies. That is.
He's one of the
Likely
group.
someone of the group.
They don't like
Cog-
each other very much.
Cog was likely someone from the group who he thought, was his childhood friend, but he also kind of said he was like the brains of the whole thing, and I wouldn't be surprised that he was the one who planned this whole
Okay, so
boom to boom
there's
thing.
Switch, there's Cog, they're together. Then there's Cole, who's from a different group.
No, likely
It's-
from the same
It
one.
wasn't coal, it was soot.
Soot was the one he tried to throw under the bus.
Yeah.
Soot's the leader.
No.
Right.
Soot's not
Oh
the
no,
leader.
Soot is the one. Sorry, I got the leader in. Like he wanted to throw the leader in the bus. I thought he didn't like the leader. For some reason, that's in my head. Sorry.
Actually, can we get the picture up of them? Because then Gobs is going to show the picture like these are them. We don't know who's who.
Well, we know who Switch is because we've seen him. He's the one on the far left.
That is true. We know who he is, but the rest of them we don't really know. We could probably make educated guesses that Cog is the one on the right. But the rest of them, I mean, I guess Soot could be the black one. Depending on whether they named
In
whether
the
their nicknames
file
based
you
on
would have
look.
been given, you would know that there's fuses, soot, switch, picks, cog.
That's a lot of names.
See the incident report, we have it here.
That's a handout, right?
Yep, it is.
Mhm.
Should be available to you. I don't think they were ever named in it.
Well, the incident report doesn't have it. I'm just saying the notes you would have been like the full case file
Hmm.
would have had that the known aliases are those. There's fuses, soot, switch, picks, cog.
But yeah, ultimately, who's who doesn't really matter at this stage. They have committed cold-blooded murder and technically terrorism.
Oh, you've pulled up the image. I can see it on stream, but I never got it in front of me on my Roll20. That's weird. Either way, I've seen it now, so.
And did it pop up that time?
Yes, now it did. So there was fuses, switch, cog, soot, and forgot the last one.
Picks and switch.
Picks.
Fuses. So here, I'll just do this.
Sorry.
And you would know switch is the one on the far left.
I also happen to know who the Athens group is, and I have a rough idea of who Wayfield is. Well, at least I know the name. I guess it's more accurate to say I know of the Athens group than that I know them.
I mean, how common are beagles? Where canines like this?
I guess I could roll Arcana. Probably not very common though.
What would the
Yeah,
roll for that be, Jim?
It'd be Arcana. Or history. Yeah, definitely not the most common type. In fact, this may be the first non-wolf canine-based lycanthropy you've heard of.
So, them
We're about
walking
to
around
make-
the city, people would tend to remember seeing them.
If they were in hybrid form, if they walked around as a human, they would have only telltale signs,
Like
which may
maybe,
include tails.
Right.
or like longer ears, droopy eyes. You know, the telltale signs of the animal, I guess.
A random
Drooling.
group of 5 guys wearing cowboy hats chasing cars.
Or tennis
Oh,
balls.
When they laugh, they could all get to find that laugh as a barking laugh.
Mhm.
If you throw a stick, it's a dead tell sign that they all turn their head in unison.
I'm howling with laughter.
At
Remember that
all
one.
of these puns.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not planning to make the next encounter more difficult.
Definitely. So, where do you suggest we start?
With
Well, where
Garrick
do we know
Thymar.
where any of these
He
things are?
was... Garrick Thymar was kidnapped, right?
Yes, it was. Is the answer for the rest of
And that happened like,
I
was it
believe
today or just the other
so.
day?
I think it was just the other day.
In that case, wouldn't the place to start be there?
Maybe trying to find out what people know about his disappearance. We could track him down that way. At the same time, we might need to open up channels of communication to find out what a Athens is
I know what the Athens group is.
in the Wayfield.
Wayfield is the name of the woman who runs the Athens group.
Okay.
You remember that woman on the docks way back in Neap who were trying to kidnap me?
That's them.
You know, yeah, that's them. I've been to one
Oh,
of their
great.
labs in this city, but it was an abandoned lab. There was literally nothing there. I went there on my own. You were busy with your book, and everyone else was doing their thing, so I figured I'd do a bit of urban exploring on my own.
Right.
But yeah, to my understanding, they're kind of a shadow organization, deals in science and such. They dealt in the research and eventual discovery of, and she just looks towards the arm of the other half of me.
Huh.
And that they did so in very unethical ways. It involved kidnapping a lot of people of the lower ranks of society, and a lot of them dying.
Mm.
So yeah, they're very like shady. Also, my mom likely has connections to them because she tried to sell me out to them. I don't know if she still does after what we did back then.
Are you saying we're gonna have
So-
to go back to Neap?
No, I imagine they have dealings here, considering they had an old lab here I went to, so they're likely still in this city.
So, do you think we can get more information out of Switch? He hasn't seen me yet.
No, but he's currently hospitalized.
Luckily, I know
imagine
some
he would
healing
be.
magic.
I'm not sure we're gonna get much more out of him, even with all this happening. And if I recall, didn't he pass out last we were there? For all I know, he's in a coma.
Huh.
But, it's worth a shot.
Otherwise, we may know someone who is able to step into his mind while he's out.
Do we know
I
someone who
mean-
can do that?
I can go into his dreams and talk to him.
Exactly.
I don't think we're going to get much more out of him, though.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
he
can
didn't
see if he has
s-
woken up or if healing him does anything, and otherwise we can try and have you step into his dreams.
He
We have to
seemed
start
like
somewhere.
the type they didn't really trust with a lot of information or knowledge.
Hmm.
Considering there was, well, he might have known more considering they were ready and willing to kill him.
What kind of strategies have you guys tried? Good cop, bad cop? What?
Scaring the shit out of him.
Right.
Beating him? Well, as far as that goes, considering that he doesn't really take any physical damage or feel it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
We got him real good convinced that there was no way out outside of talking, and that didn't work either.
Okay.
That was before his spirit broke of this betrayal.
True. Question is how long it's going to stay broken.
Mm.
If at all.
I mean, I could try the whole I am a very nice nurse kind of a deal. I'll tend to your wounds and have a nice chat with you, and I don't know.
I do think he needs a friend right now. He seemed very distraught.
Just to remind the group, he was adamant, and you guys did believe him that he did not know where they were.
Yeah.
The only thing he was able to hold back really was who Cog was. Everything else you were able to get that he knew.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying you shouldn't. I just don't think there's a lot more to him. Didn't seem like
Hmm.
the type they really trusted with a lot of knowledge, and what he had, he's built.
I mean, he might not know where they are, but he might know some places where they hide out sometimes.
He told us that what the place they usually hung out is the place we went to visit afterwards, which was booby trapped to all heck. If we had triggered those traps, it would have leveled the block, and us along with it.
Right.
And to his
Okay.
knowledge, once they were done with this heist, it was if they got separated, they were to return there. He didn't warn us about the traps. I don't think he knew about them.
So perhaps it was trapped that so if he came back after being caught, he would blow up with the block.
Yeah, also to mention that they basically left him stuck underneath the train after the heist. I don't know if that was planned for him to get caught or they had hoped that he had died or something went wrong, but point was
mean-
that they all left him there.
I know about sibling rivalry, but that goes a bit far.
I think it's more the whole, the payment is easier to split 4 ways than 5. I don't think they're
Yeah, but aren't
siblings.
they brothers?
They're brothers in the same way that you call the Blues Brothers brothers.
Who?
The Blues Brothers, they're gnomes.
Yeah, my dad has an old record of them, I think.
So yeah, I don't think they're like blood related. I think it's more childhood friends or just friends in general.
Who just all happen to have the same quote unquote affliction.
I imagine one of them got bitten, then offered to bite the rest of the gang so they'd have the benefits. That's
Hmm.
typically how stuff like that happens. I knew a group of like were rats that did that thing.
Alright, so before we stray further from anything, where are we going to start to go further with this?
I'm not sure.
do you want to go back to the booby trap place and see if there's anything left inside that can give us a clue as to where they went?
There is nothing left. I think we found everything. We searched every nook and cranny, even the crannies.
All right, so what did you find there?
You found the scratching that Nate had. It was basically a block where a bunch of paper had been cut off, and that was the scratching of the latest page there.
Yeah.
We found enough explosives to level the neighborhood, along with a trigger on any form of entrance into the place. Except for magical, I don't suspect they expected that one. And a sock.
A sock?
It had been left.
Okay.
If I recall, even the fridge was empty.
Yep.
I'd say the best lead we have is the Thyamar kid. Alexi Thyamar has a lot of surveillance. We might be able to get some proper visuals on them. Maybe even get like a plate number of their vehicle or something like that.
Maybe?
I mean, you were kind of friendly with Alexi last we were there, right?
What?
With Alexi Thyamar, the dwarf, whom you danced with.
Oh.
You know how the whole heist was really to test his son or teach him a lesson? Yeah, it's that son that's been kidnapped now. The one we turned into a turtle.
So sad.
Pep.
Come on. That's sad.
Yeah, and you sound just heartbroken about it.
So what are we gonna do?
The way I
So
see
you say
it,
they've been taken?
yep,
Well,
yesterday, I believe. Was reported today. Was reported. Didn't we hear about it like right after the explosion?
Yes.
Yeah. So as far as clues goes, that's about as fresh as a clue as we've got.
so we find out more about this Garrick Thymer kidnapping. That's all we
Seems the
have.
best option. I don't really see anything else.
I mean, if I had a little more money and, focused on getting some different spells in the morning, then I could scry on them. I mean, they are a person familiar to me, so if we can get an item that belongs to them, that would make it a lot easier.
Sock.
Yeah, but is the sock of the dwarf?
Likely not.
Smell it.
Considering where
I
we
mean,
found it.
change into an animal that can detect dwarf and smell it.
I really don't want to.
The giant purple dwarf eater.
Don't you have, like, locate person or something, Abraham?
I have locate object, and I'm not familiar with anything that they have.
Well, you are, because you are holding that sock and then just focus on the other one that belongs to the pair.
No, I have to be familiar with the object in question that I'm looking for, which has to be the sock they have, not the sock I have. If I try to find the sock that I have, oh, look, it's in my hand.
What about a
The
lot of
material.
Aurorum?
Material, then I'll find the nearest sock.
No,
Yeah,
Aurorum.
what about Aurorum?
Aurorum? I
That's
could
what they
locate
stole.
object Aurorum. Yes, okay.
Have you ever held Aurorum?
Aurora.
Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind. It's like a whole alternative use of it.
I see it.
The problem is then that if a worm is commonly used in like old clocks, you'll find a guy with a pocket watch.
I need to find some radioactive material. Why am I getting so many smoke alarms?
Yellow plates keep showing up.
Yeah, all this uranium glass. Which, by the way, I love uranium glass. It's so cool. I've got some. I don't eat off of it, but I have some.
I'm very happy you don't.
The other thing I might be able to do is speak to an animal that's been hanging out around the place that you guys checked out, see if they saw them go anywhere.
The only problem with locate object is that I'm going to have to sleep, rest for 8 hours to re-memorize the spells in my brain.
Yeah, I had the same thing for locate creature.
Mm-hmm.
Or scrying, for that matter.
I mean, we could always do the dumb thing, try and look for them like we're trying to hire them.
Maybe we can talk to S&J. Maybe she has information about them.
Maybe.
I don't
That's
think
another
S&J is
thing.
willing to work a lot with us, given how much trouble we've been giving them. But it's
Hmm.
worth a shot.
We could also talk to the Green Dragons. Though what they ask in return may be too much.
Do we want to split up, or do we want to stick together? What's the plan?
If we split up, we need to at least be in pairs.
Well, yeah. No one's going alone.
Yeah. And everyone should have the other group on speed dial in case anything happens. Just call the number. Don't care that you don't speak into the phone, just make sure you call. So we can hear any explosions or fighting or anything, so we know that something's happened.
Talah takes her phone out. Uh-huh. Puts it back in her pocket.
Is it out of power again?
No, it has 13%.
Charge it.
We know what happened last time I asked for a charger.
You can take mine. I have like 5 anyway.
Yeah, that sounds good. Do you have to go to your room to get it? Because then I will come with you just in case.
I carry all my things with me. It's kind of been a habit of mine, really. Anyway, here you go.
All I own is these pants and these 5 chargers in the pocket.
And a phone.
Don't
forget she also owns a phone.
I haven't ever actually added chargers, but I could definitely see that as the thing Gobx would have stolen. Just,
oh my god.
Ooh, is that a charger on a wall at a cafe? Yoink!
Yeah. Alright, Talah puts her phone on the charger. So, if we are splitting up, who's going where? Because you were talking about S&J. I've also made some suggestions.
I mean, S&Js can be handled over the phone, I think.
Probably. So we could start with that.
Question is that if we're requesting info out of S&J,
Who?
we're clients. We need to pay.
We don't have any money.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Specifically, Gobs, give me a history check.
But non-specifically everybody else. Go screw yourself.
Yeah, well, it would have been Gobs that signed the contract, so.
Everybody else rolls a religion check instead. To see if they have faith in gods.
Did I find God? I rolled a 5. Not today.
So,
Hey,
Gobs,
yeah,
you remember in the paperwork when you guys signed up to be contractors with S&J's, part of the contract is that your work history, jobs, and even employment is completely confidential. So based off that contract, if they did work for S&J, she probably cannot tell you
Don't
or
need
would
to
not be
know
willing to.
if they worked or what jobs they did, but what they know about them. Ancillary to the jobs that they did.
That's also protected under that.
What if they were on the other end of a contract? As in, they weren't contracted, but they were the bounty.
The job.
Yeah.
So you're wanting to call and put a bounty out on them?
We can't
We
afford
don't have
another
money to back that up.
I mean, we could. Nissa took care of something for us before. I mean, I see, don't see why not.
We don't have money.
Here's an
I
idea.
have 800 gold pieces. Speak for yourself.
Okay, here's an idea. I'm gonna go online on whatever the fantasy equivalent of Craigslist is.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna put out a bounty on them. I'm gonna set the offer as being like a 5-piece McNugget box.
No.
I'm gonna hope
Offer a
that
spool of copper. Offer a spool of copper, and you'll have it done in no time.
Yeah,
Oh.
that kind of stuff is illegal to post on Steve's list.
Steve's.
It's Steve's list. I was half expecting it to be
Steve's
Gilg's
Not
list.
the
like,
assassination. It's spools of copper. That gets everybody riled up.
Right? All the residuum dust heads. Yeah, I mean, they'll strip
Yeah.
anything.
They'll strip anything for that.
They'll strip themselves as well.
It'll look like a rust golem went through there.
They'll suck the copper out of a power line.
Oh yeah.
Why do you think
They
the
know the-
copper dragon is always in disguise?
Oh my god.
They know the quality of the copper by mouthfeel.
Right.
Oh, boy.
There's posted on there offer like an ounce of residuum. Immediately 5 people respond with different videos of the job done. None of them got the right one.
18 people show up with just a sack full of dead puppies. We're like, got him.
God,
Got him.
that son of a what?
That little there on the head even has a hat on.
I was
Hey,
thinking,
one, these aren't them. Number two, those are cats.
I'm not gonna go with what I was thinking. The freaking Game
Yeah,
of
let's-
Thrones them with the dog heads. Sorry.
Oh God. Yeah, let's not.
Let's leave Steve's place. It's a silly place. Let's not go there. It's a silly place.
Okay, so S&J is then out of the question. So
Yes.
green dragons, but that is quite costly as well.
Potentially
They-
not even costly, just something we don't want to give them.
Right. Okay. I mean, like I said, if there are any, like, pigeons or something that are perched on that building, I could go speak to them. See if they saw anything.
Nate, do you remember if there was like a mouse hole or something in their apartment? Like rat droppings? A cockroach?
Do I?
It was pretty clean.
Yeah, no.
Anything outside? In the direct vicinity? Bird's nest? Anything?
They didn't make the perception checks for those.
We don't pay attention to nature the way you do. I don't know if I should or should not feel ashamed about that in this line of questioning.
You don't have to feel ashamed about it.
I'm so sad right now.
What?
I pay attention to mud and crabs, but that's not really applicable here.
I pay
We
attention to
all
knowledge
have
and
things we pay
babes.
attention to. And don't pay attention to.
Yeah.
Together we make a big picture of it.
Yeah.
So, do we then go there and see if there is anything? Like, how far out is it? How long a
Would-
walk would it be?
Would the guy we talked to about the soup be useful?
He would, but you know his price is way higher than we can afford right now.
Yes,
You
but we
talk
can
to
do him
someone about soup?
favors and turn more people into shadows, and we're good.
How would soup help right now?
It's amazing. It's really good.
Soup always helps.
So you want me to make soup for dinner tonight?
I mean, that would actually be kind of nice, but unrelated to the current thing.
But you just said the guy. What? Now I'm confused.
But no, I don't. I'm willing to think
mean-
Soup Guy will definitely be able to drum something up, but I'm not willing to think that it's something we can afford. And the favors are kind of sketch.
Again, how far out was this building you guys went to?
Well,
Was
I mean,
the Devil Court? Well, Freeman's, a few people's quarter.
are we sure that we didn't not? We already found everything.
I mean, I'm willing to trust Nate if he says there was nothing else there, and that's what he's saying.
I mean, he's got the best eyes out of all of us.
I checked what I could.
My point being is that there's also a crime scene where Garrick was taken. I mean, it's being investigated. There's already somebody trying to track these people down.
Yeah.
There may be information they have we could use. Maybe.
I mean, I gave her our contact info if anything came up, and gonna check my phone. Just spam.
Just a picture of it. Just a can of spam. It's weird.
No, see, it's this thing I've subscribed to. It's called Spam Weekly.
Just pictures of spam. Yeah.
No, it's like a curated list of spam. So instead of getting random spam, you get spam directed to your interests.
So
Spam about spam.
we can find birds that may have seen what's going on in that local area, and what? Do birds like follow people
Sometimes.
across cities just because?
Well, if one of them fed them and it happened to be a raven or something, they might.
They blew up a
Yeah.
lady. Do they look like the pigeon feeding type?
Not particularly.
Well, you
They're-
would be surprised what kind of hobbies people have.
They would have the instincts of dogs. Something like that would just trigger a chase instinct or attack instinct. They're not going to want to
But-
feed them.
Okay, so that's off the table. Then what?
We go find out where this Garrick thing is.
So we go talk to the dwarfs.
Go talk to Alex.
Or the authorities.
I'd say we contact Alexi Thymar and ask if, if he'd want us to get in on this, considering it's his son and all.
Mm,
I imagine he has a lot more resources than we do and an interest in getting his son back.
yeah. Because him being kidnapped is a lot different than him being turned into a tortoise.
Quite a lot different, because his dad, specifically requested him being taken down a peg. This, I imagine, is something he didn't request. Unless he's doing some really fucked up parenting.
All right, so let's go talk to him then.
Don't you have his number?
I think so.
Then may
Wait,
I
let me
recommend?
check.
May I recommend we then call instead of walking several hours across the city just to be told no.
To where is the number? Oh, there it is. Because I remembered putting in a weird name for him instead of his actual name. He's called Tortoise Dead.
Tortoise dead or Tortoise
Dad.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. The other
Tortoise
would have been-
Dad.
yeah, the other was a bit morbid.
Yeah.
You don't exactly strike me as a morbid person. That's more like mine and Ape's thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna call and put him on speaker.
It rings a couple times and goes to voicemail.
Well, no good.
I'll hang up. Well,
So all he hears is Gobx going, no good.
probably. Nobody ever listens to voicemail anyway.
He's an older type. You'd be surprised.
I just got called a nobody and old in the same sentence. Thanks, guys.
Isn't it rude not to listen to your voicemail?
No, it's not. Have you ever tried calling my voicemail? It specifically says, "Hi, this is Gobx. Don't leave a message after the tone. I just delete them. I never listen." But who knows? Yours might be different. And then there's the beep.
So do we want to go over to him or do we want to go to the authorities? Or do we want to go to both?
I mean, if they're investigating his son's kidnapping, they're probably can get both the authorities and Alexei at the same place.
No. But which of the two would that be?
Given Alexei is the type of guy with money and the kidnapping may have happened at his own home, probably at his place, but again, it's a whole gamble to just go there.
Which place is closer, Mr. DM?
Of what?
To our apartment, are the authorities closer, or is the
We're not at the
Alexei's
apartment,
place
we're at the
closer?
tower.
You're at the
Oh.
tower.
We're at the tower? Which one is
The
closer
apartment
to
has a
the
hole
tower?
in it because I got
Right,
inside.
I remember now.
They're about the same distance because the police station's like right up here, and Alexei's is like right here.
Where was the first one? I only saw your second ping. Sorry. That's... Oh, okay. So they're both in the same direction as well. Yeah, but we have to cross that bridge over there for both of them, so... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I
suggest we just start walking, at the very least.
All right.
Because this is just wasting time.
All right.
Talah's about to walk out without her phone. Because that's still charging.
Yeah, it's sitting up on the kitchen bar. You know.
Yeah.
At least use a fast charger.
I don't know. Whatever
It's
Gobx
like
gave me.
It would have been like an old beat up charger, like some of the outer cabling has peeled off and everything.
Remember phone.
Like it's not exposed copper or anything, it's still technically viable.
Yeah, but she's just about to walk out without it because it's on the charger. So,
Gonna give myself disadvantage.
About what? Oh.
Alright.
You noticed the phone.
Talah, you're forgetting your charging phone.
Well, it's probably still not full.
Having it on you is better than leaving it here, regardless of the charge it has. Also, take the charger, consider it yours. Put it in your bag, keep it with you.
Fine. Walk back in, grab phone and charger.
Okay, so where are you guys going?
Following Talah.
I'm gonna go to the authorities. I'm making a call. I'm saying we're going there
Okay, let's go.
instead of continuously talking around the fucking thing.
There you go. Let's go.
Yes.
Instead of debating whether or not we're making the right choice for the nth time, let's just
Yes.
go.
Yes. Please.
So we leave,
Okay.
DM. We all leave together in a big group. Our weapons are drawn and our backs to each other, and
No.
we're walking down the street, slowly eyeballing everybody with hate in our heart.
We all have readied actions to attack anyone who looks at us funny.
Mm-hmm.
I do not.
That poor clown.
Oh, in that case,
Hey, you guys look tense.
because, with my colorophobia, I am going to kill that fucker.
Sorry,
or
but
run
that
away,
number.
either or, fight or flight.
Sorry, but that number and rapidity of thuds made me think that was not 4 readied attacks. That was 4 readied attacks and 2 additional ones.
Mm-hmm.
From me.
Kick,
Hey.
kick.
When in doubt, double tap.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Anyways.
it takes you about 45 minutes or so to make it to the police station in the High Ward. So you have arrived there. What would you like to do?
Mhm.
Talah would like to
Really?
talk to the police and turn herself in for all of her crimes.
Yes.
I really hope Nate is not wanted for that whole thing with the apartment, actually.
We'll find out.
This would be a great moment to find out.
Holy shit. Yeah, okay. We walk in.
As
Okay.
Nate walks in, an alarm blares.
So you're able to walk in without a problem. There's a front desk with what looks to be a lower-ranking officer sitting at the front desk.
Talah, I push her to the front.
What? You guys know more about this whole thing than I do.
You're
You
prettier.
have first-hand experience.
That's a guy.
So?
Push him up a little bit and talk to him.
Well, you didn't push Gobs to the front, now did you?
You can't see him. He's too above the desk. I'm just. Gobs, you want to sit on my shoulders for added effect or something?
Yeah, sure. Hold on. I'm gonna climb.
Okay.
Wait, that's not your phone. Oh, never mind.
Then you always grab there because you know it's there.
I don't know. You're a wizard. For all I know, it moves around.
Wizards aren't not like just talk to the guy, please.
His magic wand doesn't move every time you climb him.
No, weirdly enough, right? You'd expect him to like switch pocket.
Well, some
Awful.
favor just one pocket.
Hello there, sir.
Oh, hello. How can I help you?
Hey, so there's supposedly been a kidnapping of the son of Alexis Thymar. Is that something you guys are working on? Asking as concerned friends of the man.
Yeah, I mean, that's not. We can't discuss ongoing investigations.
No, I
Yeah.
completely understand. Just if it's an ongoing case at all. I'm guessing it is based on what you just told me.
Yeah, you can guess in whichever direction you would like to guess. It's I will neither confirm nor deny.
So what if they're already involved in the whole process of dealing with whoever is responsible for it?
In what way?
In the way
In
that
that-
someone had gotten busted, they had an interview or interrogation, I guess is the proper word, with them, and now they are supposed to find his allies.
Also, the people who kidnapped the son blew up an elf. Like an elven woman. Whole vest of explosive and silver ball bearing strapped to her chest. It was.
Oh, so you're saying that the incident with that explosion was related, and how do you know this?
We were. She's gonna quickly look around to see if there's a lot of people listening. We were helping with the interrogation
Interrogation of who?
of one of the people from the gang involved, and now we're looking for that gang.
As a note to the players, that was like CIA Black Ops that did that, not the normal police.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
fine now.
You're talking to a
someone
guy
push me?
who's just above the janitor about a Black Ops site interrogation.
Someone pushed me forward. What the fuck were you expecting Gobs to do?
And also, if Talah was the one pushed forward, even though I already spoke about this shit now, I didn't fucking know.
I
I
fully
wasn't
expect
informed of
someone
that.
to stop Gobs if they wanted
I
to
had-
stop.
As soon as we came here, I had a completely different idea about what to do, but I'm just letting this play out.
You're saying some very strange things. I think maybe we should take you into custody.
Sure, if that would help the case.
Yeah, Sergeant Bailiff, we've got something up here. Bring the cuffs.
I send a message back to ooh. I guess I don't have his phone number, do I? Bandura's phone number?
No, I don't think. No, you would. You would.
And otherwise, I'm pretty sure that I would.
Somebody, like, as I'm doing this, like, somebody should message Bandura, tell him we're being arrested.
I think he's
I'm
just
going
gonna
to-
be like.
I will text
Good luck.
Bandura exactly that.
Okay,
Hey, we
So-
are at the
so
police
let's pause
station.
for a
You're probably
second.
getting arrested.
let's pause for a second.
Yeah.
You're
no.
basically calling a social worker to help you.
I don't fucking know.
He's like a
I'm
rehab
being told
doctor.
that someone has to message.
Ask
Is
him
it
for
to reach
ask him for
Marshall?
Marshall's help.
Yeah. I don't.
What we should have done the entire time. That's what I've been thinking. It's like we have contacts way high up.
Then why haven't you said anything about it?
Because I thought about it as we've been in the cop station and starting to talk to this guy. And I'm like, oh god.
Or, said something to the high Centurion that was literally downstairs that you walked past.
Exactly.
Or reaching out to the
Exactly.
officer that was in charge of the...
Bingo.
You guys driving me up a wall. The investigator who's probably at this crime scene that they told you about. That one?
I don't know about that.
Expect intelligence and competence from your players.
I don't think we got her
wasn't even
contact
part
info,
of that
but she
entire
got
thing.
ours for sure.
I only know what you guys told me, and it
It
wasn't
was
any
nothing.
of that.
They told you nothing.
Exactly. So I will not take the blame for this one. Ha! Gladly for any other stupidity that happens, but not this.
Yeah, I don't think we ever got her contact info, but she definitely got ours.
Didn't I? I'm unsure.
You didn't. Talah wouldn't have the information of the investigation lady from last session.
No, I'm talking about Marshall.
You might. No, because Bandura reached out to her.
Right.
High Centurion has it.
Little too late, buddy.
So yeah, the police officers are starting to come out and asking you to turn around, put your hands on the wall, and they're going to start handcuffing and searching these strange people who came in talking about murders and kidnappings that are ongoing investigations.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's too late to do anything about it now.
Yep.
I mean, you've got a moment. If there's something you want to do about it, now's the time.
Modify memory. No, I don't even have that. I think.
Reverse time.
Agent's name.
You were given it.
What
I
was her
don't
name?
remember being given a specific name, no.
The agent had a very specific name.
I mean, this is on you guys. Have fun with it.
Why can't I find it in my notes?
Oh, I have it here. Maravillion is the one.
Mm-hmm.
Inspector Maravillion.
Hey,
Oh, we were being given the name.
Now's the time to mention
Told
it,
you.
Goms.
Could you like reach out to Maravillion? She'd know who we are.
they kind of stopped for a second. And goes, hey, get the captain to holler at the liaison. And they're kind of just standing around watching you. And a couple moments later, it's like, hey, she's asking your names.
I go by Gobx. I think, yeah, Gobx and Entourage should be enough, but
Yeah,
there's also Nate,
the little
Abraham.
goblin says her name's Gobbs. We've got an old man named Abraham.
Nathaniel?
Dude named Nathaniel. Okay, yeah. So they're the ones that they're working with you. Okay. Tell them to go where? All right. She says she'll meet you over at Thymars.
Thank you so much.
All right. Get out of here.
Can you uncuff me now?
Did you?
They do.
Thank you.
Steal the cuffs? No.
Why not?
Because stealing
Cuff
cuffs from the police in the police station's not a good idea.
It's fine.
We go to Thymars.
Yep.
Okay, it's not far away. Doesn't take you too long. When you get
Uh-huh.
there, the Inspector Mara Villian is standing up front.
I imagine she's not looking happy.
I mean, she never looked happy, so
Considering
Well-
two of her guys just blew up, no.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you I don't know.
My name's Talah.
She's a regular part of the group. She was dealing with personal matters when last we met.
Yeah.
All right, so I got word that you guys wanted to take you're wanting to know more information about this.
Yeah, we had some dealings with the Thymar family in the past. Learning that they were involved. We were trying to pick up on that lead, but didn't really know where to start that. So here we are.
Well, come on in. So
Right,
the kid was out their main forge working, and looks like the same van on the surveillance cameras, same dog-looking guys came in through the side door, grabbed him, had a conversation with him for a few minutes, and then dragged him out and put him in that same van and took off.
I remember this place having a lot of cameras around. Are there any
Yeah.
that picked up the whole interaction?
Everything on the outside. That's how we know how many they were, that they were in the same van.
Any plates on the van that's possible to be tracked?
Yeah, it came from a stolen Winnebago, and it was obviously not a Winnebago, so
Very
wasn't the
nice.
real plate. But yeah, if you
Also,
guys,
this is more me asking out of the game. I'm guessing this is not the type of world where like proper surveillance is a thing. Like the whole computer-based surveillance, that's not really a thing.
not really.
Okay, just before I make a fool of myself and ask about it.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys are welcome to take a look. Just don't move anything in the crime scene. And, we're finishing the interview with Alexi. He'll be out shortly.
Right. Did they have a lot? He didn't have a lot of like animals at the place, but I imagine animals would live here.
I mean, there wouldn't be animals in the forge.
No, that's why I'm saying like outside, like if they had guard dogs or something like that. I don't think they had guard dogs.
No, they didn't.
No.
Are
But they
there
might have like
any? This is gonna sound so stupid. Are there any like bird nests in the near vicinity?
I guess give me a perception check.
I'm gonna do my dumb idea. La, 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 la.
In the meantime, Abe, do you want to help me look around for anything we could use? Like a drop cell phone, anything?
Crit on
Sure.
bird watching. Let's go.
Hang on a second. Don't do anything just yet.
Freaking. This is what I crit on.
I
Of
cast
all
guidance
things.
on Gobs. Go ahead. Start your search.
So, Talah, yeah, I mean, you can find a bird's nest.
Is it occupied?
Give me a D100.
Okay.
No,
31?
no.
No.
Mm.
Is investigation into roll?
Yeah, if you're gonna go, so you guys go in and they let you into the forge.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
All right. And I have guidance, so that's plus 1d4.
Mm-hmm. Let Gobs search first, and then I'll cast guidance on myself. Search second.
Oh, it's not meant to be with disadvantage. So 12 and then plus 1d4.
Hey, 16.
Hey, 16.
so yeah,
Not
so the couple things you can see that are fairly obvious is two of the loading dock doors where the heavier materials get loaded in and lifted up are broken in, like blown in. You can smell that same sulfur smell you are very familiar with after being exploded yourself. You notice several different sized footprints coming in. As you count them, it looks like you have 4 distinct set of footprints. There's blood on the floor. You can see a chair that has the remnants of rope that's been cut in the chair. And then, yeah, I think that's everything you would find with a 16.
So there's a bit of blood. I don't know if that can give us anything. Well, actually, it
Ooh.
probably could. The whole locate person thing. You need something personal? Will blood do?
Yes.
Abraham,
But I
are
don't
you
have
also
locate
going to
person.
roll an investigation?
With guidance. Yep. $16. Woo-hoo!
So your mind would be working a little bit differently. So one of the things that you pick up that Gobs didn't notice was there's a particular book on his shelf, like over where he keeps blueprints and things like that. That's you can tell by the way it's set that it's actually in there upside down.
Pull it out.
It is the family metallurgy book where they keep all of their different formulas and blends. You do notice a soot-covered thumbprint on the pages. Like if you hold it up and you look at the book close on the pages, so there's a thumbprint there. But also there's a gap of pages that are missing. When you go to that section, you can tell that they weren't torn out; that they were carefully cut out.
What sections were cut out?
You don't know. It's like the family notebook for metallurgy, but there was a section of pages that have been cut out of it.
Imagine the bit about how to work with Aurora.
You potentially have to ask and see what's supposed to be in here. So we take the book out to.
I guess we'll first ask, hey, this
Yeah.
book here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to find the guy and like ask him.
So just so you can kind of piece everything together. So after looking at the book, you could see that what likely happened is the four of them came in, grabbed Garrick, tied him to the chair, beat him until he gave them the information they were after, and then they just cut the ropes to get him out of the chair. And you can see those same set of footprints going back out the door, and then two lines as if they were dragging something, as in they were dragging him by his shoulders and his feet were dragging across the floor. And then the book. So you could surmise whatever was in the book, they probably took it.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. So what would you guys like to do from there?
Well, not really
Well-
a lot pointing us anywhere.
Does a locate object, would that work differently in this case between the pages of the book missing and trying to find them?
Yeah, if you're within 1,000 feet of it.
1,000 feet?
That's the range on that spell, if I'm not correct.
Think so?
It's in 1,000 feet. Yes, it is.
How far is locate person?
I believe it's a mile.
I
don't have that.
I have locate creature, which is also 1,000 feet.
And neither of those really help the
Locate
situation.
creature is locate person. Yeah, they're both 1,000
Same.
feet.
Same issue.
Yup.
Could we try and scry?
If you have the money for it, sure.
Is that money spent per scry?
Yep.
Then no, I don't want to believe that we do.
At least I believe it is consumed. Book is worth at least 1,000 gold pieces, such as a crystal ball, a silver mirror, or a font filled with holy water.
Yeah, those
Doesn't
are
say it
not
is consumed.
No, it's not. It's a focus.
I don't have that focus though. Doo-da, doo-da. I
what
also
that
don't have the
is.
money for it. Doo-da, doo-da, da.
I got nothing.
I have 860 gold pieces. If someone has like 140, then I could get something like that, and then in the morning I can scry. Might be the best option we have.
Might, yeah.
Or
Yes.
maybe Mr. Thymar has like a silver mirror that is worth 1,000 gold?
Well, do we have one of those things in the tower?
Maybe? Either way, it would have to wait until morning.
Yeah, so again, we're kind of left with not really being able to do much even now. At least I have no clear idea of what we could possibly do.
I mean, you two just played for detectives, so if anything, you two should know something.
Told
All
you
I
what I
found
found.
is an empty bird's nest.
I found where they entered from. I found some blood. He was likely tied to a chair. None that points us at where they would have gone after.
Hmm. I'm gonna go to the road. Are there any markings of where the van sped off to?
Yeah, just to the end of the street, and then they could have gone and either continued going straight, left, or right.
Right.
I will say about that time is when Inspector Velian sticks her head in and goes, "Hey, we're done with Alexei. Did you guys want to talk to him before we cut him loose?"
Did we confirm that this was Auroran pages missing?
How would you
Somebody-
confirm it?
By talking to Alexei. Ask him what it should be
Yeah,
there.
it's
Yeah, but
probably a
you-
good idea to
So,
confirm
so,
that.
so you haven't done that yet.
Yes, that's what I want to do. Yeah. So if you haven't done that, that's what I want to do.
Have they done that?
Have they done that? Have you done that? Have you been a good citizen lately?
I mean, based
Think
off the
about your
fact that
local
the
fine
book
bar.
was upside down, they may not have noticed it was out of place.
AKA, let's talk to him.
So Alexei steps in and goes, "Oi, my old friends, you're working on this. That makes me
Aye.
feel a little better."
We found this book. It's missing pages. I have a suspicion of what should be here, but can you confirm what's missing?
Ah, the family metallurgy secrets. Let me take a look. Aye. Yeah, it's instructions on dealing with a very specific material that's very rare and very difficult to work.
Is it Aurora?
Aye, how'd you know that?
Wild guess. The same people who kidnapped your son stole a bunch of it.
They want it worked
Mm.
into some special, devious, world-ending power.
Huh.
So we
We
have to find it. We have to find your boy and stop them from using him to do it.
Well, Garrick might be able to do it. He's never worked with it. But the good news is that there's only like, I don't know where they could possibly forge it at. It's a very difficult metal to work with. Well, that's not correct. It's not the metal itself. You can forge the metal. The issue is that it has to be in an arcane resonance field. So getting
Who can
enough
produce
arcane.
resonance? Like, does Abraham know anything like that?
Let me finish what I'm saying and then ask your question. It's now you threw me off. Son of a whore. It's takes a tremendous amount of power to generate those.
Power that, say, a boatload of residuum could make?
I mean, but you'd also have the right setup for it. In the city, the only active forge that can do that is us. Here.
I imagine a shadowy underground research division could potentially also pull off something like that. Just a wild
Ah.
guess.
We'd notice it. That's not something you pull off easily. I mean, there's only one other place that's ever been built in the city that could handle that,
Which would be?
Oh, a little over 50 years ago, the University of the High Arcanum had a working resonance generator down in the basement of the science tower. But there's an incident where somebody stole a core there and ran off with it and caused a big hullabaloo, so they kind of closed it down.
Could that
But
core
one could
generator generate
technically-
enough?
I mean, yeah, if it was reactivated and whatnot.
Which
you could
is
pro-
plausible.
I mean, yeah, it's built on one of the ley lines for that purpose. So that's why where we are, it's not just because I like being near the water. It's because we're on a magical ley line. You have to be able to tap into it. Not just the power grid strong enough. You have to pull the planet's innate magical fields for that.
So so basically, if there was another lab, even if they were like deep secret, they would need to be on a ley line.
Aye.
That does narrow down our search fields quite a bit.
It's pretty much the ley lines. There's one here. There's one under Gilgamesh's tower, and then there's one at the High Arcanum.
Those are the only 3 in the city?
Mhm.
I don't think they'd be ballsy enough to go underneath Gilgamesh's tower. They're definitely not
I
here.
dare say the university is where we would go next.
Yeah, I think they took the boy because, while I know how to make it too, they would have had a tough time getting me to capitulate. He's young. I'm not. I'd let him kill me before I gave him anything, just out of spite. He's not quite as bitter about life as I am.
Well, if we get in and he is about to spill the beans, I'll just turn him into a tortoise again.
All right, well, be safe. Bring my boy home if you can.
We'll do what we can.
That's the plan.
That did actually give us a place to go, so yeah. We should probably let Mara know where we're headed.
She was there. She's already getting on the radio and calling it in. Yeah, give me a 2-block perimeter. Let's block everything off. Get there with no sirens. Me and my team are on the way. You crazy kids want to ride?
Yes, please. Also,
That'd be great.
last time we dealt with the group that hired these people, they were using a lot of invisible people and tranquilizers, but that was probably unrelated. But they have wealth and means, is what I'm saying.
Okay, well then I'll put on my anti-invincibility glasses.
You have those?
No, I don't. Get in the car, and she gets into the SUV that she's got pulled up there.
Get in the car.
Right.
Everybody else piling in?
Yep.
Yep.
Nate?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sitting on someone's lap. No, I'm not.
Sure.
Like, will you move? I'm trying to drive. She moves you over to the passenger seat.
Aww.
But she does sticks the little dome light outside and takes off up the street.
I always thought that was only for movies.
No, that's actually happened.
Yep. And they're very strong magnets. And if you're not a police officer, you can get arrested for it.
And it
It
worked a
always
lot
struck me
better when
just-
those cars were made out of steel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, on modern cars, that's just gonna fall off, right?
Good.
Most roofs have a significant amount of steel in them still, because by law they have to be able to support 10 times the car's weight on the roof for rollovers. So there's
That
a lot
makes
of
a lot of
rigid
sense.
steel in the A-frames and the roof paneling.
That does make a lot of sense, actually.
Yep. But anyways, now that we've been educated on the history of that, yeah, you guys are rolling up. You get there and you can see the police already have everything kind of cordoned off. And you're outside the science building, which my players should be familiar with this building. In fact, I wonder, do I still have that map?
I'll say I'd forgive Nari for not knowing what it is. I think that
Oh
was
yeah,
before...
I think that was before she was with us. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, it was Diego the Bold. It's one of his first appearances.
Yeah, that turd.
Yep, he stole the arcane core.
Was that in that tavern? I believe I watched the episode.
Yeah, that was his first appearance, and then his second appearance
Yeah.
was showing up here to steal the core from them.
I'm pretty sure I only have seen the first.
Yep.
Remember, we
encounter with
thought
the
we
guy.
had everything under control, and then you described him, and I believe several of us just groaned.
Yep. Yep. Look, always beware the kobold with a hat with a giant feather in it. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, you guys are
Right.
able to. You guys are there. It's like, all right. Look, my guys are good, but you guys seem to be a bit more capable of handling a group of lycanthropes than us. So, the tower's right there. Based off the information my team pulled, looks like it's the core housing where the forge would be. It's 2 floors down.
Right, great. You probably want them alive, right?
I want Alexi alive.
I mean, of course, this meant, the guys, judicial system and all of, or have they gone up to the whole kill on site after they blew up a person?
Look, you're asking questions that I don't want to answer.
All right,
I
you
want
got it.
Alexi alive. That's the priority.
All right. So shall we head in?
Uh-huh. But first, I'm gonna turn into a pocket mouse and be in Pip's pocket.
You have succeeded in becoming a pocket mouse.
Mhm. Just in case we need a scout.
I can throw her like pocket sand.
Okay.
Go for the eyes, Talah.
Squeak!
So what are you guys doing?
Entering with arm transformed into big arm.
Anything else anybody would like to do before entering the building, or as you enter the building?
Cast see invisibility.
Okay.
Scouting for recent activity.
Resident Evil.
I can arcane eye the place if there's at least a gap bigger than about the size of an inch. I can squeeze it through.
If you want some
Most
time
of
to do that?
all the doors here would be the kind that have like seals on them.
Okay.
I know, big old central vent system.
No, when you're doing these type of experiments and whatnot, they don't have that kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
specialized pressure systems.
Yeah. But yeah, you're able to get to the front door without any trouble. And you enter in. The upper floors are all like normal, and still in use. And you're able to find it's not too hard to find the stairway down if you want to take the stairs. There's also an elevator.
Do we trust
Wiki?
elevators?
I don't. I trust the ladders and elevator shafts, but not the elevator itself. That seems like a death trap.
And stairs we go. How far down?
Two
2
floors down.
floors.
Yeah, it's manageable. Let's go.
Nothing else, I'll carry you.
You will, or it will?
Yes.
Hmm.
Puppeteering you like a marionette. Highly doubt
yeah.
I'm able to do that.
We'll
You,
take
you
steps.
guys get down, and it is a secured door that does seem to be locked.
Is there space
I'll pull my-
underneath the door?
No, it's a sealed security door.
I pull out my lockpicks. You're a wizard. That's a necklace of fireballs. I said I pull up my lockpicks.
Didn't I have a key for the old lab that I explored way earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Try it here.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna check. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, when you think about it and you pull the key out, it's not even the right size to go into the slot.
Oh, never mind then.
And the keyway is much smaller.
The mouse will jump out of the pocket, waddle up to the door, look at the group, little paw up, and then just knock on the door. There won't be any noise because I'm a mouse, but just as a, why don't we just knock? On the other hand, they're dogs, so they might hear it.
Hmm.
I mean,
It's a sealed door and the mouse paw. I doubt anything would hear that.
I don't know.
I'm checking to see if I have anything that could be of use here.
Beagles were used to hunt, so
By smell, I think.
still.
They have very good eyesight as well.
Mm.
Have you seen the Disney movie about a beagle and a fox? Heartbreaking.
Yes, I have.
Disney, what's that?
I don't know. Also, I'm a mouse. I can't talk to you. So this is just Nari talking.
Oh shit. Who's
Ooh.
Nari?
Hmm.
It's a
The only
voice in
thing
the
I can
sky. Don't worry about it.
The only thing I can think of would be to try and just destroy the door. But this looks like a security door, right?
Again, the
Mhm.
mouse knocks on the door.
It is a security door. You're pretty sure you've broken things smaller than this thing, though. It's like a locked, sealed door, not like
Oh,
a
it's
vault
not like
door.
a. Okay, that
Not like a
was what I
steel
was
door.
imagining.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Like imagine at a hospital, and they've got a door that's sealed that you have to get through to like get to the.
It's actually glass. It's a glass door. It's like debating how to get through this glass door. It's glass. It's sealed.
hold
Sure.
on. I have a thing. I have the locksmith's pick. I actually do have a thing.
Mm. Can you use it?
Okay. Yeah,
Proficient?
I've used it before. It's not.
If you're not proficient, it would be at disadvantage to use it.
No, it's a magic item you gave me.
Oh,
It gives +2 to checks made with thieves' tools. It allows you to cast the unlock spell once per day. It has the ghost script, the silent tumbler, and the bonded. The bonded is that it cannot be lost or stolen while attuned. As a bonus action, you can summon it into your hands from up to 1 mile away. Some tumbler, the first lock or trap disarmed each day using this pick is completely silent, regardless of mechanical noise. And unlock allows me to cast knock. Last time I used this, I asked if the first lock I unlock is with the knock spell, is it silent? And yes, it was. That was on the dwarf. Ironically enough, that also had to do with these dwarves. That was on their vault.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think I'm just going to take the locksmith's pick, go up to the door, and use the unlock spell on it to cast knock without requiring verbal components.
And as you do, the key actually forms to be the key to open the door.
In that case, just unlocking it.
Mm-hmm.
And opening.
All right. As you open the door and look in, you see. Well, yeah, you guys' passive perception to be high enough to see this. You see a forge. You see the like a reactor core, an arcane reactor that is on and functioning. That has been restarted. You see a pile of aurorum bars off to the right. You also see a dwarf that is tied to a chair that is tipped over, and he's bleeding fairly profusely from his head. You notice various tools scattered around the room. You notice some large metal, or I wouldn't say would they be metal? They'd be a special type of clay, actually, molds that are shattered on the ground. And that's what you see when you open the door.
Mouse scurries in off to the side, basically going around. I'm just gonna
Okay.
act as a mouse, basically.
Yep.
Trying to get somewhat closer to Alexi.
Yeah, I'll say you're. It's not a problem for you to get close to him. You see that he's bleeding very badly from his head.
Mm.
Is he
So
dead?
from both sides of his head, it's like he'd been hit on one side, hard enough to knock him over, and then he bashed his head against the floor when he hit.
Yeah, okay. With me running the circle around, is there anything that stands out? Like, are there any others?
You see no one
Hiding?
else in the room.
Booby traps?
You give me a check for traps check.
What would that be?
Investigation.
Oh, I'm so good at that. I'm not.
You don't notice any.
So once I am there, I'm just going to look over at the party and see what they do first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look to him and go, do you see anything? You had that spell thing, right?
I don't do I guess see invisibility doesn't show me anything unique in this environment.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary?
No, there's nothing invisible here. There's a dwarf over there with a wound on his head.
Let's head in and try and see if we can make sure he don't die.
At that point, once they step inside, I will drop my wild shape and then cast Healing Word on him.
All right. You do so. The wounds close. He's still unconscious, but he's no longer bleeding profusely from his head and dying.
Good.
But he's still like half laying in a pool of his own blood in his chair.
Okay.
Can we send the message to the outside that they can at least get him?
I'm gonna check if there's any connection in here.
No.
That way we can
I
move
switch
on.
off. I'm going to switch off the arcane forge.
Okay, give me an Arcana check to do so safely.
Cast guidance on myself.
Yep, you're able to shut it down safely.
25. Nice.
Yep, good job. Yeah. You
Now do we
actually
have
studied this one in particular at
Oh.
one point. You read the manual on it because you found it interesting.
It is
So you know
interesting.
that-
The
so you-
accumulation of magical energies.
Yeah, and using it
Imagine
as a
being-
power source.
Or like, well, the theory Abe was working on was how to distill that into a wieldable source for a normal person.
But the whole point of this originally was to facilitate
Mhm.
the magical power needs of the city without the using up residuum as a resource.
Right, but
So
if you
pulling it
concentrate
straight
all
from
that
the
power
ley line.
directly into a person, they become a living god. You know, that's kind of thing.
Can I pick up Alexi?
All right. As she picks up Alexi, you hear the pin pull, Need everybody within 30 feet, which should be just about everybody, to give me a reflex
Wait,
saving
she
throw.
cast a spell on him. She didn't notice it. Okay.
She didn't pick him up. He was literally laying on a grenade. They put a grenade under him after they knocked him out.
Is this
So
Vietnam?
yes, yes, with dogs.
Right, you said a reflex save.
Yep.
Or dexterity. I'm guessing.
AKA dexterity.
Abraham?
It's right there, right below the Arcana check. Dexterity save 10.
Oh, sorry. Easy.
It's right there.
So those of you that got a 12 or higher, you take half damage. So for everybody else, it's 13 fire damage as a grenade goes off.
Fire?
So that's 13 for Abe and half for the rest of us. So 7, 6?
6.
6.
And
I'm gonna
Alexi.
burn. I'm gonna burn a spell. I'm gonna level 1 spell, absorb elements.
Mhm.
Now resistant to fire. Use as reaction. 3
Yeah.
after.
Yep. And
Stuff like
Alexi's ragdolled as this happens, torn from the chair, and he ragdolls and he's bleeding profusely again, aka he's been reduced below 0 again, and is now making death saving throws.
Healing? Talah?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. He's just gonna like silence comes from Talah. I'm gonna watch him die.
No.
Make it quick.
Screw you. Aura of vitality.
His wounds begin to heal again. That also kind of shattered, like there was those clay forms that were on the ground that were cracked. It completely shatters them. So it'll take some doing to figure out what they were. Abraham, very good that you decided to shut down the arcane
I thought so.
reactor, because it gets shaken and the glass on it cracks. Like, I don't know if that would have just disabled it or it would have caused a bigger problem.
I would have rolled
So-
a D100 and found out that way.
Yeah, it would have been fun.
That's
Yep.
the initial healing for the first round.
Yeah, that's you don't have to keep rolling it. It's
And
enough.
then, yeah.
Unless, because I think they got everybody up. Yeah, and it's
I
about that
will,
time.
because of using this, I'm also going to heal the others up to full during the minute.
So yeah, that happened, and it's about then that Inspector and all of them come running in. What was that explosion?
A grenade placed underneath him.
All right. Let's get EOD down here. Let's have them go through everything before we touch anything. Grab him, get him out of here. Everybody out of the room. Don't touch
That was
anything.
the intention, and then the thing blew up when I picked him up.
Come on, Talah, let's just go.
I'm gonna pick him up again.
There's actually a medic team runs in and puts him on a stretcher.
Even better.
He blows up a second time. He landed on a
No!
different
He's
grenade.
come down with a bad case of explosions. EOD comes in, takes him about a half hour to clear the scene, and then Inspector goes, "All right, everything's clear. You guys want to take a look before my team gets in there?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, although I imagine a lot of the clues were blown up. I'm still waiting to take a look.
Guidance.
Okay,
Can I assist Abraham rather than make my own check?
sure.
believe that just means, yeah.
27. I don't think I can get the roll the D4 again.
So you can see that they were obviously forging the Aurum here. About half the Aurum had been used, and the clay stuff was obviously some type of mold. They molded something large, but exactly what it was, you can't tell. Oh, Nexus, you can go ahead, investigate as well.
Guidance for anybody investigating.
Roll that
That's
guidance.
big investigation.
Can I stick with Alexi?
If you'd like to, yeah.
He blows up again.
Fuck off.
Yeah, Nate, the biggest thing you'll notice is it wasn't just one mold. It would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Okay.
9, 10, 11.
I use.
Yeah, 11 separate molds.
I take one of these. I take the pieces.
Mm-hmm.
One of these molds.
Mm-hmm.
And I take a minute to cast mending on it.
Okay. You're able to do
Reassemble it.
so, and it looks like the mold of a breastplate, but not with latches. It's like a whole thing, like
yeah,
a
it'd be
casing.
the front chest of a Gilgamesh model.
You know, a very large chest. Yeah.
They're trying to do the same thing we are.
Yes, but they're building a different one. They might have been doing this for a while, and this is the only instance we've seen of them. I'm sure that they might have found other sources of the materials, and this is the only time our paths crossed.
Most likely.
We don't know how close they are, which is why we have to guard the body.
And you do
Did-
also about half the Aurum was used, so half of it's still there.
They didn't use. I mean, we were told we needed so much of it. How much is left?
About half the amount you were looking for.
Wait, so they've been able to... Okay. Wait, you said it was a mold, right?
Mold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it wasn't forged, it was molded into
Cast. It was cast, yeah.
Yeah.
Melted with the heat of an arcane forge and poured into these molds.
Of course, then you'd slosh it around to fill the mold. Yeah. Okay. I had this idea that they had made like a solid chest rather than a chest plate, so nothing could be put in it. But no, that'd be dumb.
AFK for 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Just thinking for a bit. By the way, no, never mind, not important. Nexus, you got anything?
No.
I'm with the. I don't have anything.
Nate, your phone
Yes.
begins to ring.
Meow 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 meow.
Isn't there no
Meow, meow,
signal
meow,
down
meow.
here?
I take my phone.
You're
So
receiving
do I.
I'm back.
a message, but Gobs is right. You're not getting any normal cellular signal here, but you are getting a phone call.
Does it say a name or just a number?
Neither. Just says unknown.
Okay, I'm gonna try and take the call and put it on speaker.
Well, now, I believe this is Mr. Nathaniel Pippin I'm speaking to. Is that correct?
That depends. Who am I speaking to?
Oh, you know my name. At least one of them. Cog here speaking. Don't bother trying to trace. This is an arcane message.
Okay.
So, did you manage to save the little guy? He's still breathing?
Goss is just shaking her head, like wildly.
Like you made sure we wouldn't.
Well, when you talk to his daddy, make sure to tell him he was a good kid. It took 3 finger breaks with pliers before he gave in.
Okay.
Now, my understanding is that you have an associate that's putting a little something together. Is that correct?
Again, Gobbs just shakes her head wildly.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Oh, come on. You know lots of these little dwarf likes. Got one in that tower building up a body, I believe. You can keep playing dumb if you want to, but all the information I've got says you and the old one are the brains of the outfit, so you should know better than to think that you could lie to me at this point. Does he have everything done on the body or not? Because that's going to determine how many people you get to save.
Guys,
Hello?
I'm waiting for Nate to say something.
I think Nate just requested us to pitch in. I'm trying to think of what to say.
Why don't you get to the point?
Ah, there he is. There's the old fella. Well, let's be very straightforward. You've seen our handiwork with explosives. My boy Fuses is somewhat of a, what you would call it, a genius when it comes to them. There are 14 devices spread throughout the city in various locations. All of them in special containment boxes that'll make it impossible to track. They all have timers set for 72 hours. Following me so far?
Hmm?
So what you're going to do is you're going to take your mostly completed body. You're going to put it in a bag of holding. You're going to go to the dock 4-5. There's a boat. I'll be sitting there with a friend of mine on it. He will take the bag and bring it to me. Upon inspecting to make sure what we are after is in there, you get another message. I'll give you all the locations and the disarming codes for all of the bombs.
Bullshit.
I don't like that one. Tell that one to
Already-
be quiet. Failure to do so means the bombs go off. Very simple.
I see. And how do we know you're even telling the truth? But you had time to even set up these multitude of locations and construct these bombs into containment units, all within the span of how many hours? Stretches the
Oh.
imagination.
Only that imagination thinks that we've only been planning this whole deal for hours and not months.
Still, let's
Tell-
make sure we
te-
have bombs around this place to set them off just in case.
So tell me, what's your favorite part of the city?
Underneath your chair.
That would be weird because my chair's not in the city right now. Answer the question. Where's your favorite place in the city?
I don't like playing games.
You want proof. You got to give me a location, so it's got to be at random because if I just said, oh, here, you'd say, oh, there's only one bomb. Pick a part of the city.
The Green Dragon Ward.
Dragon wards. Done. Let's see. Obviously, I didn't. This will help narrow it down for you. I wouldn't put it near somebody who's going to do anything about it or someplace you wouldn't care about. So let's pick fuses. Detonate number 4. Really, boss? That's detonate number 4. They need to know we're not playing. You can, even down here, you can hear and feel a reverberation. That's 1. That means there's 11 more to go. You've got your instructions.
I'm outside. Did I see anything?
Yes, a
Hear anything?
massive fireball from roughly where the Bronze Dragon neighborhood is. As a giant
Shitting
explosion
me.
has gone off. So again, 72 hours, Dock 45, guy on the boat. Anything happens to him, or if the body's not in the bag, well, let's just say it won't just be the Free People's Ward that looks like a war zone when I'm done with you. Now you all have a good one.
You too. Go fuck yourself. Hang up.
Talah is, after seeing that, running down to the others. Guys, there would the bronze dragon. We need to go.
Where? What?
Let me guess, a big explosion just happened. Yeah, and 11 more are gonna happen regardless of what we do. They already tipped their hand.
Just for Nari's brain refresher, the Bronze Ward is where the hospital is.
Miss Silver.
Yeah,
Silver, but
silver's
it's
a
near,
hospital.
right?
Yeah, no, yeah, bronze is where Raph Splendid's place is.
Yeah, exactly.
Brass,
That's like right
brass.
next to it.
Yeah, so the explosion came from
The bronze.
about there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bronze
Thing
exploded.
is, I can't tell just looking that direction which of the two that is, so I'm freaking out.
Yeah, your mom is here.
Yeah.
She's
Exactly.
she's in Honduras, so yeah, it would have been near enough to mom that it freaks you out
Yeah.
for sure.
Look, I'm not sure if there's more to do here, but I really want to go there now.
Yeah, there's a lot more we need to figure out.
I'm gonna go down there.
Well, and I think at that point, that's where I know it's a little bit early, but I think that's where we're going to end the session. Let you guys kind of process everything that's happened, think about what your next moves are going to be. And I think we'll pick up here next time. As far as scheduling goes, what is next week? Next week is a couple days after Christmas. We'll have to see who is and isn't available for that one. So, and then for sure the week after, I don't see us having a problem playing again. So, but
the 27th, I know I won't be available there. Sorry.
okay, so we'll see everybody back after the first of the year. But I think that's a great place to stop as you guys deal with the fallout of, everything that's happened, and now this new threat to the city, and figuring out what you want to do. But in the meantime, I appreciate everybody tagging along with us, and we will see you guys next time.
Beats.